I take responsibility.
Every not-so-funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
You don't think I see what you're trying to do here? You think I'm gonna sit here and smile?
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
See this? That means not welcome.
You can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
My eyes have seen the glory of the trampling at the zoo. We've washed ourselves in niggers' blood and all.
Good evening and welcome to the program.
However, experience
the earth is round and not
suppository of all wisdom.
They're the so-called man caves where many husbands
They patriots all across Australia.
Dividing people in progressive racist.
Well, then you're a racist.
In our democracy and way of life and
6
culture,
Australians is now living off the dole.
Being persecuted for expressing their right to free
We don't want
speech.
Australia to be overrun by these people.
And I got obsessed with my body straight away.
Indeed. Well, we're in the grip of the Ice Age, the dealing and use of the drug ice.
On religious preaching
Dogs,
in Rundle
the
Mall.
Australian flag, Anzac Day, the national anthem, bacon.
Hey, welcome to Hide from Fire. And I'm getting a... Hello. Why am I getting a double up on my sound? This is weird. Hold on. I should not be getting that. Yeah, anyway, no, okay. It might be my... Sorry. No. Wait. Okay. Yep, okay. It was the other microphone. I've got that set way too high. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, welcome to Hide from Fire. Technical issues there. I am, as always, Adam Sage, and yeah, quarantine is officially over because of the riots, so, yeah, guess that's what we're talking about now is, coronavirus, I was about to say. Don't even know what that is. Coronavirus is apparently old hat, and now it's all about fucking, autonomous zones that are not at all autonomous as we go, to Portland. Yeah, Portland in the US. Watch Portland protesters abandon their own police-free, their own failed, rather, police-free or autonomous zone. Anarchists and protesters in Portland, Oregon, hoping to emulate their brethren in Seattle, have fallen at the first hurdle of or fence as they abandoned their own improvised autonomous zone before it had even been established. Haphazard, spontaneous. Okay, here they are in Portland trying to set up their own fucking, their own Chaz or whatever. Let's see if this plays. Yeah, so that's them. They're just moving a fence, but I guess, yeah, I guess that's how you create a fucking autonomous zone. Yep. Look, notice this here. They've got fucking they got money for the lights to put up a big Black Lives Matter like Batman symbol. It seems people are figuring out this new autonomous zone in real time. Talk about which direction the fence should be going. So they don't even know. They're just setting it up, and they don't know. It'd be great if they just made like a 1 by 1 meter fucking square. Well, let's see. This is gonna play super fucking. I love this. What's going on? Pretty sure that's Joe Biden's campaign slogan. What's going on? Where are we going? What are we moving? Someone don't just offenses. Flashbangs. Okay, let's have a look at this one. It's gonna be loud. Oh, those pussies. Occupy Seattle, Port Same, blah, blah, blah. So they have no fucking hope. They have no idea. It's almost abandoned. Long live the autonomous zone. So, yeah, it's basically abandoned. The fence was looking briefly like the beginnings of an autonomous zone, is now abandoned. A shorter life than the City Hall wall. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Yep. Yeah, there's basically no one there. There's a few people. You know, to be fair, that does look like the Fringe Festival in Adelaide, about as many people, so yeah. What's this one? It was the 14th consecutive night of anti-racism and police brutality protests. Yeah, meanwhile, in these autonomous zones, I think the Chaz, or is it Chop now, or whatever the fuck it is, I'm going to keep calling it Chaz. Yeah, they what is it? It was Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. And I think after a couple of days, they started to realize what the word autonomous means, which means no outside help. And then by calling themselves autonomous, they couldn't ask for help. They couldn't be beggars. And so they changed it to CHOP, which is Capitol Hill is an organized protest. So now it's no longer even a zone. And they're basically abandoning it, saying, oh, no, we want help from the outside. Yeah, so what happened? Night of anti-racism, George Floyd's death at the hands of blah, 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 Minneapolis Police Department. No, it was at the hands of a single person, a single officer. The entire police department didn't kill him. But hey, thousands of people thronged the city's parks, bridges, and streets with various forms of protest, including a skateboard march.
Gay!
Seriously? That's... Oh my god, Portland. You suck. Let's have a look at this. White, 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 black car driven by a white. More whites. Still more white people. Wow, this is, Black Lives Matter. But we didn't invite any black people to come skateboard with us because, you know. Yep, still white, 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 white. Yeah, this is... Oh wait, there's one single black guy. Holy shit. Up two. Okay, we are up to 2 black people in this Black Lives March protest on skateboards. A whole 2 black people. Amazing. Warlords, and yeah, so we saw this. Yeah, we talked about that last time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that was basically the, that's what happened in Portland, Oregon. They tried to set up their own autonomous zone, and yeah, they just had a bunch of white fucking... they just had a bunch of fucking, basically white skateboarders show up, which is, you know, to be expected in Oregon. And looking at my next story here, it's all the same shit. Fuck it. Where are we? There's basically fucking absolutely nothing. These fucking queefs, they have no fucking clue what they're fucking doing. And actually, we'll go to, I'll go to these. This is fucking hilarious. Okay, so this is what's going on at the Chaz, now renamed Chop. This is what's been happening over there.
Okay. I want you to find by the time you leave this autonomous zone, I want you to give $10 to one African American person from this autonomous zone.
Right, because black people aren't capable of, you know, earning their own money, because clearly black people, by the way, the guy who's saying this is white. Because black people aren't capable of earning their own money. Black people aren't, they aren't capable of doing anything. They aren't.
You will die without honor.
Yeah, they're not capable of taking care of themselves. They need handouts from white people, but, you know, not racist.
And if you find that's difficult, if you find it's hard for you to give $10 to people of color, to black people especially, you have to think really critically about, in the future, are you going to actually give up power and land?
Yeah, none of these people have power or land. These are all a bunch of fucking stinky hippies. And I stand corrected, this guy might be a Native American, so, you know. Let's hope the white people aren't Indian givers. and don't demand their money back once their parents cut them off. You know, say, no, I've cancelled that credit card. Once daddy says, no, I've cancelled that credit card. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And it was a great line. They came down.
And capital when you have it. If you have a hard time giving up $10,
aren't you going to give up $10 and capital when you have it? Do you think he's going to give up anything when he has it? No.
You got to think about, are you really down with this struggle? Are you really
He's flat out calling for communism.
Down with the movement?
That is exactly what he's fucking calling for.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing.
Because if that is a challenge for you, then I'm unsure if you're in the right place. So find an African American person. The white people, I see you. I see every single one of you. And I remember your faces.
Oh, is that because we all don't look alike? Sorry, I have to give myself a racist gong for that one.
You find that African American person and you give them $10. Cash App, Venmo, $10 in your pocket.
What about four beaver pelts?
Okay, that's my challenge to you. Do it.
Right, so yeah, there's the first one. You have to give a black person $10 because, you know, obviously they're not capable of taking care of themselves. And then, just to prove that they're truly, truly not racist, they set up a blacks-only area. That's right. The key to fighting racism, people, as it turns out, is segregation. Yeah, blackout, all black, healing space. What, from all the gunshot wounds, or?
How long's the blackout going for?
Till 8 p.m.
Oh.
These are white progressives segregating people based on race, and they are literally holding signs that say black out.
Okay, so I have to wait till 8, basically?
You're welcome to hang out in the perimeter area.
Well, the thing is, I'm half Italian, half Colombian, so do I get a pass to get in there, or?
Well, this space is right now held for just black folks.
Oh, just black, okay,
Yeah.
so full black, you're saying?
If you have black ancestry, or if you have experienced oppression because you are black, then you can enter this space.
Okay, thank you.
Let me tell you something. Nowadays, everybody's got to go to shrinks and counselors and go on Sally, Jesse, Raphael and talk about their problems. Whatever happened to Gary Cooper, the strong, silent type? That was an American. He wasn't in touch with his feelings. He just did what he had to do. See what they didn't know was once they got Gary Cooper in touch with his feelings, that they wouldn't be able to shut him up. And then it's dysfunction this, and dysfunction that, and dysfunction motherfucking.
A fucking man, Tony fucking Soprano. Yeah, and of course, you know, as I'm sure everyone's seen, and as you saw from the intro, celebrities had to get in on this because, you know, how would any of us know what to think or feel or what to even do, how to do anything if it weren't for fucking celebrities? We all need celebrities in our lives, so yeah, let's go to this.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Yeah, apparently people have been going through this guy's like acting credits. I've never seen this show, but apparently he was on first burp of the podcast. Second, third. Whoa. Yeah, apparently he was on was it Breaking Bad or whatever? I've never seen it, but yeah, and apparently he does this every time he's trying to act dramatic or like he's like really deep and cares about something. He let's just go back and say he does this thing. Yeah, this here. This is what he always apparently this is like his acting thing where he's like, yeah, so these people are all acting, obviously. Oh, and, you know, let's just go back. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that supposed to be? What is it with these fucking uber fucking progressive fucking homos? And their fucking Rolf Harris fucking, you know, statement pedophile glasses. Like, they go out of their way to look like pedophiles. Anyway, let's go.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Yeah, I take estrogen.
I take responsibility.
For what? Well, here's the great thing. Because all these woke celebrities are taking responsibility for racism, well, none of us have to do anything about it now, do we? Oh, it's not our fault. They've taken the responsibility. So if anyone has to pay reparations, it's going to be them, which is good because they got a lot of money. Yeah, it all works out fine.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment.
Okay.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
What was? What was easier to ignore?
Every not-so-funny joke.
Why are the men all trying to speak like they're Batman? Every not-so-funny joke. I'm Batman. I take responsibility. Where is he? Where is he?
Every unfair stereotype.
Oh, that is a fucking loaded one.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Not like the amount of foundation you're wearing?
Every time I remained silent.
Oh, this guy from that fucking show, what is it? The League, which is just a bunch of fucking, like, yeah, if you've ever seen that show, they have the fucking French-Canadian guy on there, and he's supposed to be like, oh, this is a guy who's poor, and he lives in this giant, like, they have never, like, these are clearly, the show is clearly written by people who grew up rich and have been rich their entire lives, and their idea of, like, poor is someone who lives in only a $500,000 home. Like, seriously, the show is so fucking just obnoxious.
Every time I explained away police brutality. Or turned a blind eye.
Okay, wait, when did you explain away police brutality? Like, there should be a follow-up video for these people explaining exactly what they're talking about. And, you know, because otherwise it's just fucking meaningless virtue signaling. Yeah, like, she's saying she explains away police brutality. So she's seen someone getting bashed by the police and gone, no. Let me explain what's going on here. That person deserves it.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the street.
Yeah, they're not. Well, maybe in Chicago by other black people, but, you know.
Killed in their own homes.
Again, it's most likely a family member.
These are our brothers and sisters, our friends, our family. We are done.
Really, your family are black.
Watching them die. We are no longer bystanders.
Ooh.
We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment.
An unchecked moment. So I will no longer go a single second without proclaiming how virtuous I am, is basically what he's saying. And again, the fucking pedophile glasses.
I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes.
Niggers!
No matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye.
I will not turn a blind eye. You sure you didn't? Because those glasses are pretty fucking thick.
Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping.
When is going for a job a death sentence? Yeah, that's the way she looks at it. Black people are being forced to do jobs that involve using their hands and bodies. This is a death sentence. It would kill me if I did that. You fucking faggot.
In your own home should not be a death sentence.
Yeah, it isn't.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Oh, because if someone doesn't like you, what, they swat you? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, here we go. This is going to be a deep, dramatic Batman voice. Yeah. It's like they couldn't get Russell Crowe, so they said, no, you need to do a Russell Crowe. Let me tell you something. Kneel before me. Feel the soil. Our brothers and sisters have died on this land. Now I'm going to sing some Tofog.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence.
Should not be a death sentence. I'm Batman.
Business as usual should not be life-threatening.
What about if you're a police officer? Isn't business as usual life-threatening?
I stand against hate.
Really? you stand against hate? What about if somebody's, say, I don't know, a Trump supporter? What about if someone's walking down the streets of where you live in fucking Hollywood and they're wearing a MAGA hat? Do you stand against hate then? I fucking doubt it.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate. God. I stand against hate. Did I read that right? Line? These people are fucking just... They believe anything they're told to believe. They're fucking actors. They're soulless.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
You notice how it's all white people as well? Because, you know, at the end of the day, the white people know what's best.
I will stand against hate in love.
I will stand against hate in love. Wait, did I hear that correctly?
Hate.
I will stand against hate in love.
I will stand against hate in love. What the fuck does that even mean? I will stand against hate in love. So you will be in love while you stand against hate. These people think they're fucking, like, gods or something, don't they? Like, I'm here surrounded in this aura of love and I'm using it to fight the darkness that's coming over our society because I stand against hate in love. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
I will make my presence known.
And killer cops must be prosecuted.
Okay, that if you're talking about the cop that killed George Floyd, he's in jail right now, awaiting trial, being prosecuted. So, who are you talking about? Because it's clearly not the George Floyd case.
They are murderers. We can turn them.
Yeah, that's kind of redundant. Killer cops are murderers. Yep, kind of got that by the killer cop part, you idiot.
Tide. It is time to take responsibility.
Take responsibility. I'm Batman.
Call out hate. Step up.
Step up.
And take action.
Wow, he's really going for an award there, isn't he? Do I look like I'm about to cry? Because that's what I'm going for. How many takes do you think this was for each of them? Like, how many hours did they sit in front of their cameras? Take action today. itakeresponsibility.org. Well, see, like I said, these people are taking the responsibility, so there's no reason for any of us to, do anything about it. Hey, Hollywood's got it. It's all done. Hollywood, yet again, comes to the rescue. Hollywood, yet again, saves us all, because at the end of the day, they are the best. They know everything, and we're all just a bunch of plebs. Now, what was I going to go to for the next story? Oh, did I have one more? Or... So, hang on, I got something else here from Chaz, so yeah, let's just play it. Oh, I know what this one is. This kid got accused of stealing from someone, like ripped someone off, and so this is like, but again, they don't want police, they don't want law and order. People should just be free, and technically, if they're so into fucking like, socialism and communism, well, then he should be able to take it. If he needs it and he wants it, shouldn't he just be able to come up and take it from somebody who has it? Isn't that your whole fucking philosophy? So yeah, anyway, I think one of these kids stole something. So.
Yeah, I take that beer. No.
What happened? What did you do? We know that. That's been going on today. Yeah. What happened? All that shit. What?
Take him back to the dude that called him out, so he can explain it better with his
I heard people yelling, speed.
No,
Thief. Yeah, and these are the people who want to take other people's the money they earn away and give it to themselves, and now they have a problem with thievery.
Because he probably threw it. Who knows?
Oh, he probably did it. Who knows? So let's just persecute him anyway. What a great system they have. He pulls out a baseball bat. I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, what did this dude steal?
Yeah, what did he steal?
No, I think something from something like that.
I'll give you somebody's ass.
Oh, here comes fucking 2008 Big J Okerson to stand in the way.
Videos of everyone, bro.
Why were you running? I've been out here every fucking day. I know. Yeah.
Why? Did you hear that? This is the. Oh my God! They have turned into everything they claim to be against. They have turned into everything they claim they are fighting. They have turned into everything they claim they hate. Oh, I didn't steal anything. Well, then why were you running, bro? Was what he just said. I didn't steal. Yeah, let's go back on that. I didn't steal anything. Well, why were you running, bro? This is exactly what they claim fucking conservatives and shit say about, like, you know, oh, that was an innocent black man who just got arrested by police. If he's innocent, why was he running? Oh, that's racist for you to say that. Let's have a listen.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't go back far enough.
Why were you running? I've been out here every fucking day.
Yeah, why were you running? There it fucking is. They are everything that they claim they're against. They are everything they claim to fight. They are everything that they claim to hate. And speaking of hate, let's skip across the pond from the US to the UK. London Mayor Khan. Oh, God, that's the sound effect I need. Fucking Khan. Should I write that down? I'll try and remember it. Khan sets up a commission to review all landmarks to ensure they comply with diversity.
Gay!
London Mayor Sadiq Khan faced backlash Tuesday after he announced the formation of a commission to review all London landmarks and street names and vowed to remove any that do not comply with diversity. Geez, I hope there isn't a Smith Street, because that's not very diverse, is it? So basically, any fucking street in London that makes reference to the fact you're in London and not fucking, you know, fucking Durkistan is going to be removed. Churchill was a racist. Yeah, they tore down a fucking. Oh, God. They tore down a statue of Winston Churchill. These are the people who claim to be against Nazis. They tore down a statue of the guy who led the fight against Nazis.
The whole world gone crazy! Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Oh, God. Okay, here's his tweet. Today we unveiled a new commission into a review to improve the diversity of London's public landmarks. We must commemorate the achievements and diversity of all in our city. That includes questioning which legacies are celebrated. God damn it. So basically, any statues of white people will be removed. How long until they claim that the royal family isn't diverse enough? Because they did have a half-black in there, but they quit. Because, well, I'm sorry, but they quit because she couldn't handle the workload. Anyway, Khan told Sky News that the Commission for Diversity in the Public Realm...
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Really? What a fucking gay name. We'll review all London's landmarks, including murals, street art, street names, and other public memorials. When you look at the public realm, I don't know how he talks, street names. Oh, hello, how are you today? Street names, street squares, murals. Not only are there some of slavers, that I think should be taken down. So you've already made your decision. Why are you just creating this commission so you can say there was a vote? You two-faced cunt. And the commission will advise on that. Yes, it'll do what you tell it to do. But actually, we don't have enough representation of people of color, black people. Okay, black's not a color; it's a shade. Women, those from the LBG community. Khan said. What fuck? Okay, so they don't have a fucking There's no statue, no memorial to fucking Oscar Wilde anywhere in London. Really? You don't have a fucking home? Really? Like England fucking doesn't have a bunch of gay dudes fucking... Holy shit. Yeah, you do. Okay, so you don't have enough representation of people who basically founded, like, you know, the civilization you're living in, and because all the people who founded it were white men. So we need to go back and rewrite history. Like, how are you planning to go back in time and insert diversity into what is going on? We must ensure that we celebrate achievements and diversity of all in our city. So every fucking mural is going to be like of somebody from 2015. And that we commemorate those who have made London what it is. That includes questioning which legacies are celebrated. He continued. Oh my God. And he goes on. Black Lives Matter protests have rightly brought about this public attention, but it is important that we take the right steps to work together to bring change and ensure that we can all be proud of our public landscape. Really? So what about white people? Should they be allowed to be proud of their public landscape, or not at all? Oh, God. So, yeah, are there going to be any, like, I know I'm asking, are there going to be any white straight men left, statues of them?
That would be a waste of time.
Of course not. And this guy, start with this fella, Muhammad and slavery. The Prophet Muhammad did not try to abolish slavery. He brought, sold, captured, and owned slaves himself. But he insisted that slave owners treat their slaves well and stressed the virtue of freeing slaves. Protect our heritage. No, this is another tweet. No cultural revolution. ISIS destroyed history. Absolutely right. This is exactly what the Nazis did. This is exactly what fucking, ISIS do. And these people, these socialists who are trying to, take over the nation with their socialism, tore down a statue of Winston Churchill, a guy who fought against, Nazis, probably because, he fought against socialism. And I object to a 1,000 capacity mega mosque in Piccadilly Circus. It would destroy Leicester Square on Friday. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, fine, but leave our heritage alone. Yeah, see, that's it. No one's calling to tear down a mosque. Yeah, no one's saying Islam is wrong about women and we should tear that down. Yeah, take shit. Okay, well, this guy's saying take it down and see a civil war. Already have. If you're going to start taking down statues, I suggest Churchill. Guilty of genocide. Yeah, because he killed fucking Nazis. I'd like to knock down the Roman part of London Wall that is still visible because they use slaves. Holy shit. Yeah, Romans use slave. Tower of London will have to go. Yep. Not sure the French are too happy about Trafalgar Square and the Nelson's column. There are thousands of them in London now. Do we care? No. Stop wasting London's budget. Diversity shouldn't be about removing British history in Britain. Where's the end point if we remove everything about a history? Yep, what do we dismantle next? Just as well, you're not the mayor of Rome. Hashtag I am Spartacus. Yeah. Are you going to start burning books as well? It begins. The eradication of British history. Are you proposing British culture? And then, someone, George Orwell quote. After all the statues, then the books, then the horrible white people, we will need to be deported back to where they came from. Yeah, exactly. Where are you going to deport all the white people to? Yeah, knife crime is on the rise. How about French and this happening? Okay, yeah, man killed in West London shooting. The victim believed to be in his 20s. And we're going, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Knife crime, nah. Gun crime, nah. Gang crime, nah. Violent riots, nah. Violence against innocent police officers, nah. Purge British history and culture, yes. Yep, and then, yeah, it just goes on and on. So, yeah, they're basically going to set up an entire fucking a panel, and we all know which way this panel's going to go. They're going to look at it. Okay, point one, we got the statue of Ted Smith here. And someone's going, excuse me, I don't mean to be gender specific, but Ted Smith sounds like a white man. Am I correct in assuming that? Yeah, you are. Kill it. Get rid of it. Gone. Like, that's going to be the whole fucking committee. Like I said, there's no statue of fucking the homo Oscar Wilde? No, of course there fucking is. But, that doesn't fucking matter. Because what matters at the end of the day is changing history and eradicating. This guy's trying to fucking turn it into fucking... Yeah, he's trying to turn London into his version of fucking Islam. It's the Crusades all over again, except they're doing it without an all-out war. But, because, British history is so fucking evil, especially, now. And, they're just so racist, so evil. They're so oppressive of women. There's such just this evil patriarchy in Britain. Not like places like, Pakistan. 2 teenage girls have been murdered in northwest Pakistan in a so-called honor killing after a video of them circulated on the internet. They are said to have been shot dead by family members early this week. Police say the killing occurred after a short video of the girls with a young man emerged on social media. Human Rights Watch said violence against women and girls remained a serious problem in Pakistan. Well, you are Human Rights Watch. Congratulations. You are racist. You fucking idiots. 2 men, the father of one of the girls and the brother of the other, have been arrested in according to Pakistan's Dawn newspaper. An earlier first information report filed by Razmak police station said the girls were aged 16 and 18 were killed in the name of honor by their parental cousin. But it's us white people in our Western countries we're the bigots, we're the sexists, it's us. Yeah, we're the misogynists. Yeah. Girls were killed on Thursday, the village of Champlan Gamoy, on the border of the North, police said. An officer told Dawn it was believed the others in the video were still alive, and our utmost priority is to secure the life of the... What the fuck accent is that? Why can't I do an Indian accent anymore? Oh, hello. I have to bubble my head. Secure the life of the third girl and the man before taking any action. So-called honor killings in Pakistan, were highlighted in 2016 when social media star Quandel Blanche was killed by her brother. The same year, Pakistani filmmaker Shireen Obaid won the Academy Award for her documentary A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness, telling of a story of an 18-year-old girl pressured into forgiving villagers who attempted to kill her. The killers often walk free under the country's legal system. But, that's neither here nor there, because real racism is, black people not getting enough welfare handouts, or real racism is what's going on in places like Australia, in England, in the United States, in Canada. That's real racism. That's real misogyny. That's real fucking evil. Jesus Christ. This is the world we live in now, where this shit, no protests from fucking progressives. The fucking 2 girls killed for simply being in a fucking video. Being in a video with a dude, being seen in public with a guy who they're not married to, who their fucking family, their fathers and brothers didn't approve of them spending time with. They get killed. Not a fucking word from these people. Not a fucking word. But, somebody says, how's it going, miss? In fucking the West, and they get all up in arms. A guy who fucking held a gun to the stomach of a pregnant woman dies while being detained. I don't agree with him dying while being detained. I don't agree with what that police officer did at all. Not saying that I do. But a guy who held a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach while his friends, to keep her quiet, to keep her from yelling for help, while her friends ransacked her apartment. That's the person they're all up in arms about. That's the person they literally put in a fucking gold coffin. They gave him a golden coffin. He is a fucking martyr. He is a fucking demigod to these people. The guy who held a loaded firearm to a pregnant woman's stomach to keep her quiet while he robbed her. That's the guy who gets the golden coffin. That's the guy they have state fucking funerals, televised fucking funerals for. 2 girls get killed because they were seen in public with a man they're neither one of them is married to. Not a fucking peep. These two girls get killed, and where are they? Yeah, but no. Here's how we solve racism. College created AI to identify hate speech. Turns out minorities are the worst offenders. Oh, look, someone said free Air Jordans. No, I'm not going to press a racist going twice there. Researchers from the University of Cornell discovered that artificial intelligence systems designed to identify hate speech flag comments purportedly made by minorities at substantially higher rates than remarks made by whites. Gee, I wonder why that would be. It's almost as everything so basically it said, oh, we made this unbiased algorithm and it turns out it was completely unbiased, so now we need to go in, reprogram it, and make it biased. This is exactly what happens every fucking time. Several universities maintain artificial intelligence systems designed to monitor social media websites and report users who post quote-unquote hate speech, no such thing. In a study published in May, researchers at the Cornell discovered that the system flagged tweets that likely come from black social media users more often, according to Campus Reform. The study's author found that according to the AI system's definition of abusive speech, tweets written in African American English are adverse and observed at higher rates. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder if there's like a hateful word, some kind of hateful word that they keep using over and over again, and it just keeps flagging all their tweets. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, you never know. A study also revealed that black aligned tweets are sexist with twice the rate of white aligned tweets. Right, so you're saying that, it's like that fucking chick a couple of years ago who wanted to point out, like, catcalling and sexism in New York City. And so she walked around New York City with a GoPro on. And, the footage came back and she was trying to be all woke. And look at me, I'm standing up for women. But the problem was all the guys who were yelling sexist shit at her were fucking black and Hispanic. So she got called racist. This is exactly what's happening again. It's just this time it's a fucking computer system. The research team arrived at the unexpected findings could be explained by systematic racial bias displayed by the human beings who assisted in spotting offensive comment. Right, because saying nigger, bitch, hoe should be okay if you're not white. Is basically what they're saying. Oh, we didn't account for the fact that we need a separate set of rules for non-whites. And actually, we should only be flagging whites, and then we get the results we want. Yep, that's not how fucking. That's not how fucking studies work. That's not how science works. But that's how they want it to work. They're basically, their whole thing is, let's change the outcome. Oh, let's change the parameters of the experiment to get the outcome we were going for. Why even do the fucking experiment? Why not just say white people are the worst? And save yourself a whole bunch of time and a whole bunch of fucking programming. Or would that be too fucking easy? Where are we? Okay, what else have we got for... How long have we been going? Man, there is just so much fucking... You know what? Yeah, this is shit I didn't even get through in the last episode. Man, I got a lot here. There is a lot going on in the world right now. Okay, should we go to... Fuck, I am really fumbling at the moment. Oh, okay, here's one from a while ago that I just thought was funny. Wuhan plague plagues featuring chopstick-wielding Winnie the Pooh. Here in Atlanta. A guerrilla artist has been installing Wuhan plague plugs around the city depicting Winnie the Pooh patting his belly while holding a bat with chopsticks, promoting cries of racism from the uninformed. For the uninformed, Pooh has been used to mock Chinese President Xi Jinping or whatever, who bears a striking resemblance to the fictional character. So it's making fun of So it's clearly making fun of the Chinese Communist Party. According to Vice, police have no leads to who is installing the tile bronze plaques, which first appeared April 13th on an electrical box in Inman Park, according to Atlanta police. 3 days later, a second plaque appeared at a nearby coffee shop of Reynoldstown, while a third appeared days later in Atlanta's Calendar Park market, according to the report. Winnie the Pooh's association with the culture in 2013, Parasm, the Cuddly Bear, and the Prime Minister went viral on social media, and then China banned the Pooh images. So this is making fun of this is exactly how it goes with these with these fucking progressives. This person has made a plaque directly insulting the Chinese Communist Party, who lied about the fucking plague, who lied about fucking, it not being able to be transferred from animal to human, lied about fucking everything. And, they stopped flights inside their own country, going back and forth, but allowed flights out of their country because they wanted other countries to get infected and destroy their economy and help with their fucking global takeover. So this person is making fun of the Chinese Communist Party. But of course, progressives take it as, no, you're making fun of Chinese people, you're being racist. No. Calling it the China flu is not fucking racist. Calling it Wuhan plague is not racist. It's a direct attack, not at Chinese people, at the Chinese Communist Party. A party for whom the Chinese people are the most oppressed. But, we can't have it that way, because what happens at the end of the day, here's the image. Because what happens at the end of the day is all these fucking leftists kowtow to fucking China. They do exactly what China wants. They're all fucking communists themselves, so they love what fucking China's doing. They love the way they fucking operate, and they want it, they want it fucking out there. They're basically doing whatever the Chinese Communist Party went around saying, if anyone calls it China flu, this is propaganda that came straight from Chinese state media, said if anyone refers to it as the Wuhan flu, or if they refer to it as Chinese flu, if they refer to the fact that it came from China, label them racist. Get the name China, get the name Wuhan out of the discussion. Deflect, get eyes off us. That was what the fucking Chinese Communist Party put out as propaganda, and every fucking progressive fucking media outlet went, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, and they bent over backwards. They couldn't be happier to fucking help out with this shit. And it just goes on. So that's... there have been... Okay, here's some fucking woke fucking social justice one. There have been 100 plus daily attacks on Asian Americans since the start of the COVID-19. And then where are the protests? Where are the fucking protests then? If there were 9 unarmed black people killed in the US in 2018 by police officers, 2 of them were deemed to be unjust, the other 7 were attacking police and police were simply defending themselves. There were 2 cases of innocent black people being killed by police in 2018. 2. According to this woman, there are 100 plus daily attacks on Asian Americans since the start of COVID-19. And to see people adding to the hurt and racism hurts my heart. Then where are the fucking protests? Are you saying Americans don't care about fucking Asians as much as they care about blacks? How do they fucking reconcile these 2 things? There's all this racism towards Asian people because, 100 plus attacks a day. There were 2 people attacked, 2 black people attacked in 2018, and you've got 100 plus a day, and you're telling me that's not a bullshit number that you just pulled out your ass. I am more proud to be, blah, blah, blah. It hurts my heart. I hope someone picks up this story. These individuals take responsibility. I am proud more than ever to be part of the AA community. Well, Alcoholics Anonymous. Right, see, this is exactly this is fucking straight up Chinese fucking propaganda. Exactly what that fucking story is. Jesus Christ, people. You never fucking learn, do you? I'm going to try and find something else to talk about next episode, because I'm kind of getting done. I'm just like I was kind of over fucking COVID. I'm kind of fucking, Yeah, I'm kind of over fucking. Yeah, I'm kind of over the whole fucking riot thing. I'm over fucking Chaz already. These fucking woke queefs are just fucking not interesting at all. And you know what? Let's end the podcast there. I'm gonna come back with something completely different for the next episode. Yeah, fuck these woke faggots. And yeah, speaking of woke faggots, let's end it on the same way we started it. A bunch of woke faggots.
I take responsibility.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
You don't think I see what you're trying to do here? You think I'm gonna sit here and smile?
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
See this? That means not
You
welcome.
can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
My eyes have seen the glory of the trampling at the zoo. We've washed ourselves in niggers' blood and all the mongrels too. We're taking down the Zog machine, Jew by Jew by Jew. The white man marches on. Gay!